here we go. We are still at the piano here, and we just learned, or I just learned, the major scale, whole step, the pattern of the whole step, half step, whole step, half step. And now we're going...
Which is our first, we just had our first lesson on a basic understanding of the major scale.
Which is what this is here. We have it all written out here still. And so now, as he said, we are going to do the basic little melodies, but we're going to do it on the piano.
Yeah, we're going to just do a simple key study that we can use along with our beginning violin stuff. If you've got a keyboard, it would be so handy to do this.
Yes. And speaking of, actually, I want to say, this is his, full 88 key, nice Yamaha digital keyboard here.
Semi-nice.
And see, it has character. But what I have at home is I think 55 keys. Yeah. It's very small, but it serves a purpose for what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So you can find them cheap on Facebook Marketplace, Amazon. You don't need, as long as it works and it sounds right, that's all you need, because that's what I'll be working with at home. So,
right. And basically what we're having you do is play the melodies that you've been playing on the violin, on the keyboard, so you can see where they are. But another great add-on for this, for our students, is I talked to you earlier about how after we talk about this, you can record yourself on the keyboard, on your phone, whatever, and then play back with it with your violin, because the keyboard's going to be in tune. It's another way that you can play to a intonation trainer, is to play with yourself playing those melodies on the keyboard. It's just, another way of playing with me. You say how that helps you with your intonation.
Yep.
So that's one thing I want to say in there. So we already did the study on the major scale. We're going to start with the key of G. I want you to play me the G major scale.
G major scale.
Yes, so G, A, B, C, that's a half step, and then a whole step to D, whole step to E, and then a whole step to F sharp, and a half step to G, just so we can see where the scale is. Now put your thumb on that initial G and set your hand up right there. Now, Hot Cross Buns. We know that Hot Cross Buns starts on the B note. We say it on the violin, right? But more specifically, Hot Cross Buns in any key starts on the third note of the scale, right? So I want you to just go, I think you should be able to pretty easily play me Hot Cross Buns, but it's just, B, A, G, B, A, G, 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 A, B, A, G, right?
Yeah.
So just try it. Yeah. Excellent. Very good. Yeah. Now, for Mary, we have one extra note, and it's not the 4 note. It's still the 3 and the 2 and the 1, or the first 3 notes of the scale, and we also have the 5th note of the scale, which in the key of G is that D note right there with your pinky. So now, we talked about Mary Had a Little Lamb started the same way Hot Cross Buns does, right? 3, 2, 1, but go ahead and see if you can play me the pattern in G. Excellent. Yep. You're too good.
Oh.
Very good.
Yeah, now, but that's shockingly good, but only because of the patterns I've been playing that so much on the violin.
Yeah, right. It makes it. Now we're going to go to Twinkle. Now, Twinkle is going to have a note outside of these 5 notes. It has the 6th note of the scale. What I want you to do is when you get to that and you'll hear it, reach out with the pinky and get it. Okay? So let's see how you do. It starts, now those 2 started with the 3rd note of the scale. Twinkle starts with what note? What's the note
G.
name? What number is that?
That's
of the scale?
1.
Right, so it starts with 1. So let's see what happens with
let's see what happens. It's a good way
Think
to
of
say
what you do on the violin, though.
Yeah,
what do you do?
Yeah,
you
so
play open, and then what do you do?
Yeah, so. No.
What's the next note? What's the next open string on your violin? No.
It's E, right?
Nope.
G,
G, D.
Yeah.
Right. Now go get that E note. Twice. Back to the D. Now, the 4 and down. Yes, now start with the 5 and come down to the 2. 5 twice. So 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. Again. Then you just do the first line again.
Right.
Right? Remember, condense the information. 1. Yep. And then 4, 3, 2. See how easy music is?
Yeah.
Okay, now we went from 3 notes to 5 notes to 6 notes, and then we go ahead with piano fingers. See if you can play me the whole G major scale slowly. Turn that thumb under for the C. Beautiful. Now go down. Except for I wanted to cross over with the middle.
What did I cross? Oh, I see.
That's all right though. That's good. Okay. Now I'm gonna have you play me a D major scale with just the index finger and do that deal where you start on D and I want you to say D and then then I go a whole step to E. So
okay. D, whole step to E, whole step to F sharp, whole step half step to G, whole step to A, whole step to B, half step. No, whole step, one more whole step, yeah. To C sharp.
Yep.
And then a half step to back
D
to
again.
D.
Yep.
Okay.
Excellent. Now put your fingers here. Now your middle finger is going to be there. Yes, exactly. So now play me Hot Cross Buns, and you don't even need to know the notes. You know it starts. I mean, so play me Hot Cross Buns. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Mary?
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going
5, pinky. Yeah. Beautiful, bud. Excellent. Now twinkle.
Oh, good old twinkle. Okay.
Remember, it's a 5th to start, so think 1 and 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Reach out and get that next 6 note. Twice. And then one more 5 with your pinky. Now down the scale. 4, 3. Yep. Now 5 and down. 4, 3, 2, back to 5, 4, 3, 2, back to the first line again. Nope, you went too far. Just the 5th first. Reach out and get the 6. Back to that. Now 4, down the scale. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Now go ahead and play that scale with piano fingers. Roll the thumb under right there. No. I'll put first 3 notes or with the thumb index middle, then roll the thumb.
Oh, after that?
There you go.
So that you finish on the...
Yep. Boom. Beautiful. That's why the key signature for D major is 2 sharps. And there, F sharp and C sharp. Now, let's go to A.
Okay.
Just grab me. Yep, I like that. Now let's have you do that thing where you just go, okay, A. So start with A. That's home.
Do you want an index finger?
Yep, just index finger.
So
say A.
A, and then
a whole step to.
Whole step.
Wait, so I want to go A, and now a whole step to B.
Okay, so
Okay.
A, whole step to B, whole step to C sharp,
Yep.
half step to D,
Yep.
whole step to E,
Yep.
whole step to F.
No, that's only a half step.
Every time, whole
Yeah,
step
you'll
to
get
F
it.
sharp, and then a whole step to G sharp,
Yep.
and then a half step to A.
A again. Yep. Beautiful. And that's why the key signature for A is 3 sharps, because that pattern lines out that way, right? Same pattern. Same
Key
major
signature.
Yeah.
That's what that means?
That's it. Yeah. When you see on music, you see over here, you see a bunch of sharps and flats. That's the key signature. And that tells the person reading the music, oh, this is an A.
Got it.
Or this is in the, So anyway, let's have you go back to, let's have your thumb set up on an A. So the 5 finger, just play me the first 5 notes.
A, B, C sharp,
D,
and
then E.
E.
Okay, good. Now play me Hot Cross Buns, and this is the one. This is key of A major, right? So start with C, the third note of the scale, which is, what's the name of that note?
C sharp.
Gotcha.
Okay, so.
Now do me Mary. Yep. Very good. Now, the Twinkle. Remember that first move's a big one, the 5th, right?
Yeah, so.
But be careful on the 6, because
Yeah,
look at the distance.
there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep. So whole step away. So let's try Twinkle. Beautiful. 4 and down. Awesome,
Nice.
bud. Now see if you can play with piano fingers the scale. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's funny. Well, like, even though I'm moving different keys, it's getting easier and easier each time.
Yeah. Write this out. So I'm going to graduate you to the hardest key right now, and we're going to go. Let's go to F sharp or G flat. There's your first note. Find me a scale. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Yep, and then half step again. Yeah. So it's actually the hardest. But now set your thumb up on that black key. Play me Hot Cross Buns.
So whole step, I gotta get fingers set up.
Yeah. All black keys. Try Hot Cross Buns in F sharp or G flat, folks. Here he goes. No, it's not really that hard.
Yeah.
No, that's the hardest key. Now get back up there. Yeah. Do Mary. And pay attention to where your pinky is.
Yeah, so
good.
I got a whole step.
Yeah, you're good. Here's the extra note.
Okay, so I'm lined up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, we won't do any more. That's just showing. We just went right to the end of the 12 keys.
Oh, okay.
Right, you know what I mean? We skipped about 6 or whatever in between there. But I mean, every key works the same.
Cool.
So, but then you get the benefit of go through these things, learn the note names, and think about. If you think about it, you've already been learning your note names on the violin, so you got a head start on that anyway. But also being able to record yourself playing these things and playing back with them on the violin.
Yeah.
But hopefully this has helped you understand a little further.
Yeah, I'm excited to play with this and then to learn. I'm so curious, like, next.
Yeah, right. I mean,
like the expansion,
you can
right?
build any melody, just even from these 7 notes. Now, the other 5 notes exist. There's 12 notes, really. You got the chromatic scale, right, is every note in that octave, right? So some melodies, and we're going to get to that thing.
It's starting,
but
yeah, keep it small.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well then, good little exercise for overall
understanding
music and theory and all that. So
drawing connections for what you're doing on the violin.
All foundational stuff here, right? Also that when moving forward is an understanding of what's going on.
Yeah,
cool.
If you've got the time to do this stuff, this is how you become a more complete musician from the get-go.
That's awesome. Hey guys, real quick, I just want to let you know if you are a beginner violin player or you want to start playing the violin, to go over to MatthewHartsMusic.com and check out the free beginners module. That is the module that I have taken and I am currently progressing through. That's what started this whole Making the Musician series. In this module, Matthew is going to teach you how to hold the violin, hold the bow, go through all the basics, all the fundamentals of playing the violin, and then teach you, your basic first melodies and all that. And so if you want to start your journey and follow along with me, you can start there. If you are past the beginner stage of playing the violin or the fiddle and you want to learn from Matthew, there's tons of other tunes on there that he teaches, both intermediate and advanced tunes. So if you want to learn from Matthew, make sure you check out MatthewHartsMusic.com.